Morning, lovely people. So today's video, it will be all about two simple, normal, regular people who came from the city onto off-grid property in central Portugal, and what they've been able to achieve in just under 2 years of time. As you can see behind me, we started a renovation of our tiny house. We made a garden, and we made some, well, a lot of stuff on our property since then. So just follow us and we're gonna show you exactly where we live, what we do, and what we've done so far. Let's go.
Hello everyone, we are Andres and Giedre. We spent years and years dreaming and planning on how we can quit and leave boring and meaningless city life behind and live more sustainable, healthier, slower paced life in the countryside. And in 2022 our dreams came true. We sold our home in the UK and set off to sunny central Portugal. It wasn't plain sailing from the beginning. Buying our off-grid homestead cost us a lot of patience and time. Follow our journey from the very beginning, and we really hope it will inspire someone else to make that choice, as life is just too short for 9 to 5 work to pay bills routine. And yes, we do regret one thing about our journey. It's a fact we haven't started it earlier.
So we are at our front gate, and I think it's a good starting point. We'll start it from here. On the aerial shot I marked where the gate is, where the caravan is parked, and also where the house which we're restoring is, with the garden terraces next to it. So the first thing we done when we moved into the property, we're thinking of fencing it off, because property got fence only from one side. So all them lovely prickly pears were planted a year and a half ago basically. They're doing quite well. The probably camera doesn't show because they're quite overgrown. So basically they go all the way on the side of our property. So let's go inside, guys. Be our guests. Lovely olive trees which grow alongside our dirt track is the reason why on so many videos we were struggling to take the building materials in. The truck which delivers is not able to pass, it's just way too narrow. So all our deliveries, cement, roofing materials, you name it, has to be delivered by the gate and manually carried by us where it needs to go. This pile of grapevines, it actually came from the top field. We kept it here because of the sun to dry them. This is a perfect wood for barbecue. I never done it in my life before coming to Portugal, but when you cook on those, is the smell, the taste is excellent. Once we moved on the property, guys, we purchased a tractor with all the implements which we would need for our garden. Also, guys, this property is so unique. Please leave your comment in the comment section below the video. Have you ever seen a property which has a bigger garage than the house itself? Our garage is probably 2 times wider and longer than our house, but it's a good thing, is it? And now let me take you to this little outbuilding, which is our borehole shed slash our storage. This is what we achieved with what G achieved this year. So basically this is all the canned produce of our garden. So this is our borehole itself. Since moving on the property, we put a second outlet on it to irrigate our fruit tree orchard, which we're gonna take you now. This property is totally off-grid, so to run the borehole pump we need a petrol generator. Just before we're gonna step onto our fruit trees orchard, I'm just gonna open up and show you our garage, guys. There are some interesting thingies in there. So welcome to my mess. All the central bit of the garage, as you can see, is full of timber. All this timber we bought it last year and we're gonna use for our stone barn roof and patio frame. There were not many mature trees on the property. In this corner we have 4 orange trees. Very poor apple tree, which is, I think, it will have to go. And since we arrived, we put some raised beds for our winter garden on this terrace. We put a greenhouse in the corner over there. And we had potatoes growing just here. And last autumn we planted many small fruit trees, ranging from lemon, orange, clementines, apple trees, pear trees. I think I forgot something, but yeah. Pomegranate, yeah, and we will plant some more this autumn. Also meet my baby. We purchased this tractor upon arrival on the property, and since then it was such a helper. There were many situations where we couldn't get out without it. So go. Yeah. So this place we chosen for the tractor garage, wood storage as well. As you can see, the piles of bricks, everything is ready to go. But once we started the project, once we started digging the foundations, we had a brilliant news after talking with the architect, and we been giving a green light to start renovation of our main stone barn. So this project got some sort of like frozen for a bit. The foundation support, all it needs is just a level concrete floor and brick walls. It's just gonna be simple structure as that. No doors, yeah, just a shed. Also, all them stones along the dirt track, they were not here. We bought them to use them to rebuild our stone barn. On the first few months arriving on a property, we built ourselves so-called jungle shower. It's very simple. We got a USB charged pump. We bring a bucket of water, putting it on the rock, submerging the pump, and away you go. We arrived where our caravan is parked. We've been living in this caravan since November 2022, so this November will be 2 years. All this mess on top of the windows is just to shade it. Later the sun turns that way. We just don't want the inside of the caravan to heat up too much.
And welcome to my kitchen area. So, in here I got a tap where I wash the dishes and hands. In here I dry the dishes. And in here I cook a magic food. In here I prep. So yeah, that's very basic areas.
One of the very first things we done on our arrival, we built a decking outside the caravan. And we build a metal structure with a roof to shade it from sun and rain in the winter.
One of the first things which I done is tidying up all this area, and it became my lovely garden area.
Flower garden.
Flower garden.
So this is, guys, is the area where we relax. We've got 2 hammocks hanging there with a nice view onto the highest mountain in Portugal, Serra da Estrela. Right, Gav? So this is our irrigation tank. The water from here is being used to water all the small flower patches around, even sometimes the main garden. And this is the pipe which comes from the borehole, which we just showed you a moment ago. Our borehole has a limited amount of water available to pump each day, so even to fill this little irrigation tank, it takes probably about from 2 to 3 days, and our dreams were shattered, guys. Let me tell you why. Can you see this? That would make a perfect swimming pool, right? It's a decent depth. I'm 5'9", so it would be perfect, is it? but we don't have enough water to fill it. The capacity of this irrigation tank, guys, is about, I would say, 30,000 liters, something around that. And as I mentioned, the borehole gives us 1,500 liters a day. So to fill it, that's probably a month worth of water. I know, you would say you can be smarter. Once your house is restored, you can redirect the water from the roof, the rainwater. But then again, you need electrical equipment, pumps, filters and everything to keep that water clean, which is not an option at the moment. Currently all our electricity comes from just a few power banks. As I mentioned as well, we are completely off grid. We are back to my favorite place of the property. What do you think, guys? I could talk about it for days, not hours, days. And yeah, so this is our current project, which is a little bit delayed at the moment because of the mother nature. We cannot pour the ring beam in such extreme temperatures. As you would understand, concrete will dry way quicker. It will start cracking, crumbling. So we decided to play it safe. We'll wait for the day when it's gonna be under 30 degrees Celsius. If we're lucky, we might get a day with some clouds. So then we're gonna carry on. Let's go, guys, and we'll show you one of the most important thing on the off-grid property, I think. The place where you grow your own food. So this is, as I mentioned, our first and main terrace. My wife, lovely G, was crazy, and this year she planted 400 tomato plants. Yes, guys, 400. So this is the biggest well on our property. I say well, but this is not a well. It doesn't fill up. There is no stream coming into it. That water storage fills up during the winter from the rainwater, because our property is located in a valley. So basically from that side, the water basically comes into here. And as you see, guys, there is a water pump submerged. At the moment we're still using it to irrigate our first terrace. We'll be running out soon, so probably we will have to start using our borehole water.
Okay, so this is our second well, which belongs to a second terrace. In this terrace, this year I was growing garlic and onions, and now I got my cherry tomato land. Let me show you. And we got our cat, one of our cats, one of three our cats.
Animals are hiding under the shade cloth in the garden during the day. This is the third terrace of our garden with a little tiny well, which basically we're sharing with a neighbor. The border of our land goes in the middle of that well. So our neighbor can use it and we can use it. We never grown anything on this terrace. Our plans for this year, for this winter season, is to plant the whole terrace with garlic.
And onion.
And onions.
Not just garlic.
Golden light pours through the blinds, wash away the worries like a winding tide. Yesterday left far behind, your sweet scent fills my lungs open wide. In this soft light, troubles fade away with you. No need for words to say your love, a gentle breeze that carries me through. I give up the world, the moon, the sky. For you, I'd reach so high. Across the ocean, I'd soar with pride. For you, I give up my dreams, my hopes, my view. For you, what more could I ever do?
Now the big question, guys, how much did we pay for all this you just seen? The property was listed for 50,000 euros back in 2022. We managed to negotiate the price down to 47.5, so that's what we paid for the property. And if you have any other questions, how much things cost in Portugal, I mean anything, a cement, other building materials, whatever, we made a promise on our first videos to be honest with you. All you need just to leave a comment under our video in the description, and it's gonna be answered for you. So now, till the next time. Oh, by the way, we made over 100 videos on this property since we're here, so you are more than welcome. Just scroll down on our channel and have a look. You'll find everything there: gardening, construction, sad moments, happy moments. This is called life. So good luck, guys, and see you in the next one.